Hey guys, Team ChainBlock here, and today I'm going to be showcasing another deck profile. Today is going to be my Dark Magician deck profile. It's just Dark Magician accompanied by Invoked and Dogmatica. I think personally the best variation of the deck. So before we get into the deck profile, just make sure you check out Kong's cards and make sure you use ChainBlock 5 for 5% off any singles for past and future sets. Duel's Nexus is going to be out soon. Personally, I think Infernoble is just going to be a crazy deck to compete with after that comes out. So yeah, straight into the deck profile. We're going with 2 Dark Magicians. Pretty standard ratio for the deck. Don't need more, don't need less. It's just, I think 2 is perfect. We go 2 Illusion of Chaos. Now, people bump this up to 3, people play 2. It's up to personal preference, really. Either way, as long as you give yourself a decent chance of seeing the card, you can use it to its full advantage. To go with it, we play our 3 Preparation of Rites. Just searches out the Illusion of Chaos and just get, once again, getting the full benefits of Illusion of Chaos. We have 3 Magician Souls. Probably the best card in the deck, to be honest. Get you anything you really want, and you can easily get to it from Illusion of Chaos. It's probably everything a Dark Magician card needs to be. We play the 1 Magician's Rod just as an extra little normal summon. Comes up, it's pretty nifty sometimes. The 1 Dark Magician Girl, pretty standard. She comes up sometimes. There's a couple of fusion monsters that will require her. 1 Red Eyes Black Dragon and 1 Tamias to get into Dragoon. Ideally, you wouldn't have to use the Red Eyes. You'd rather just go the whole Tamias line. But sometimes your hand's forced. And to go with that, we have the 3 Red Eyes Fusion. Like I said, ideally you don't have to go into this line. You'd rather just go Tamias. But look, if push comes to shove, you have the Red Eyes Fusion there. That's why you play at 3. To ensure you can get yourself a Dragoon guaranteed. Next, we are going with our small Dark Magician package here. We have the 3 Soul Servants, 3 Dark Magical Circles, 1 Secrets of Dark Magic, the other fusion spell, and the 2 Eternal Souls. So Soul Servant obviously stacking the deck, grabs you pretty much any Dark Magician card you could think of. Dark Magical Circle helps you kind of stun your opponent and kind of break them down a little bit more during their turn, during your turn. As long as you just keep summoning Dark Magicians, you can get to banish a card every turn. It's a good snowball effect, and then obviously the Eternal Soul to enable your Magical Circle. Next we have obviously our wide range of field spells that we can run because we are playing the Dark Magicians, the Dogmaticas, and the Invoked and stuff. So to get to them, we get our 2 field spell searchers, our Terraforming, and our Set Rotation. Set Rotation can be nuts sometimes, especially if you're playing against a deck that needs to utilize their field spell zone. Just lock them out of activating it, and it helps out a ton. You have the 1 Magician Salvation, just get you to the Eternal Soul, and someone's back Dark Magician Girl. And it's just quite a good card sometimes. Sometimes it does get a bit bricky, but like I said, that comes with the deck, to be honest. It's not a strong suit of this deck consistency. We have 2 Secret Vigilance Spellcasters, locking your opponent out with spell cards is quite good. Who would have thought? 3 Magical Meltdown. There's a reason this card's a meme. It's so good. It's so good. Even today, when they're printing cards like Branded Lost, it still just doesn't even come close to Magical Meltdown. You play 3 Alistair the Invoker, 2 Invocation, and that is the whole Invoked engine. Then into the Dogmatica cards, we have 1 Ecclesia, 1 Fleur-de-Lis, 3 Nadir's Servant, and 1 Dogmatica Punishment. And then to send off them, we usually send some of these Shadal cards, which grabs us our Shadal Schism. Schism's good for getting your window up. To lock your opponent under window is still quite good, especially if you can build multiple interruptions on top of that. Your opponent typically just can't break through it. Into the extra deck, we have 2 Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, When the best boss monster is printed, he kind of speaks for himself. As soon as you see him, people recognize the card. 2 Elder Intis, another target for the Dogmatica cards. Just getting that extra pop just can be quite good. The 1 Wind and the 1 Apcalon to get to it. Like I said, building this with multiple interruptions, people can't break it. Titanaclad, pretty good card. Can search out Dogmatica cards and kind of helps you extend on turn 3 and helps you go for the kill when you need to. 1 Invoked Caliga, 1 Mechaba and 1 Agoides. They're the only 3 you really need to run. They're the best ones. Establishing a Mechaba is pretty easy with this deck as long as you open up the 1 Alistair or a way to get to Alistair. It kind of sets itself up then from there. That's all of our fusions. Now for our links, we have 1 Almirage and 1 Artemis. Artemis is part of the combo where if you see the Alistair the Invoker, just link into this and it's a free Mechaba. We have the Nightmare Phoenix and the Selene, which help you link up into your Access Code Talker to go for the kill. Like I said, Access Code Talker going in for the kill. He's an OTK machine. The Selene helps out rapidly in this deck, considering a lot of your cards are actually spell cards. And then Nightmare Phoenix just helps you get through any of your floodgates you'll be facing. I think for the most part, that extra deck and main deck kind of speaks for itself. It's just a bunch of fusion engines mixed into one that really just complement themselves. Getting into the side deck, we play the 2 Cosmic Cyclone and 1 Feather Duster. We played the 1 Raigeki. This was literally just a filler card for anything else. We just thought it'd be funny to just run 1 Raigeki. It'd be funny. Play 3 Royal Decree for when we're coming up against Labyrinth, because that kind of kills this deck. And then 2 Evenly Matched. Clearing off boards just quite handy, especially with how easy you can OTK with decks like this. 3 D Barrier when you're coming up against Branded, that comes up quite clutch. And then 3 Ash Blossom as well to then go for another shot at Branded or any deck that has to search a lot. It just kind of helps. And that's pretty much it for the deck profile. It's a fairly quick one today. But yeah, like I said, it was a box standard deck list. Just meshing a bunch of fusion lists into one. It happens to just work out the way it does. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, just make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe. And don't forget to check out Kong's Cards and use ChainBlock 5, like I said, for 5% off any future products. And thanks for watching. Peace.